안녕하세요, 여러분. This is it. My first ever video on my very own YouTube channel. You guys can call me Rook, like the chess piece. Now, how this is gonna work is you'll be watching a reaction video, but after a day or so, I'll do a proper review. Once I'm able to get some listens in. Mind you, I'm not the type of person whose opinion changes drastically, but there have been instances where, it starts off, I don't really like a song, but after listening to it for a while, I do like it, it grows on me. But, on the opposite end, I will like a song at first, but after listening to it, it wears on me and I don't like it so much anymore. But, okay, so we're gonna start off big. This group, it always gets me. I've been waiting for this since I was born. No, I'm kidding. But I have been waiting ever since the end of the second season of Produce 101. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. It's 101. Jeez, I really liked the first season. I really liked IOI. I definitely love the second season, and I won't tell you who my bias is right now because from what you're gonna watch, it's gonna be very obvious who my bias is. So I'm so nervous. Without further ado, let's start. Okay, 101's Energetic. Okay, of course, they're showing all the companies that helped out. Oh my god. Oh. I love this aesthetic so much. They're all so handsome, jeez. Alright, this piano formation, it's so unique. Like, oh. Yes, get it. Ah, so, oh my god. I don't know why. Okay. I watch way too much in the teaser, so. Yes, Jaehwan. And look at all these colors though, it's so pretty. Look at all these numbers giving us some face. Oh my god, so. Wow, oh, I really love the vocal colors here. Oh, you tried, Dehi. Okay. The more I see Jinyoung, the more I get impressed by. Okay, multiplication, sure. Someone's actually stupid. Oh my god. Oh, and he actually gets to rap. Finally. Wow. Ah, the looks. Oh. Oh, I really get to be in that type of donuts right now. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm getting too shook. Stop! Ah, Sungwoo! Oh, Jesus. Is this Dehi singing? Wow! Because I knew he had a good voice, but dang! Oh, look at them, they're having fun. Yes, Jaehwan, hit that high note. Yes! Alright, work your body. Oh god, it's so funny. Oh, of course, Daniel has to be working out. Get that physical appeal on. Oh my god, here it is, that glowing gun scene. This is, oh my god, this is, oh my god, this is too good. Oh, okay, it's over already, dang, okay. Well, at least I get treated to a post-ending. Oh man, look at this, one huge, big, cute family, dang. 1-1, fighting. I love this. Oh, I love this. But it's over! Okay, so... Wow. That was amazing. That was an experience. Well, already high marks off the bat, but, you know, who knows? We'll see. I doubt it, but I will give a review later. Give it a bit, but... Oh, God. I feel like I'm in heaven. Okay, so... Alright, now that that's done, I'll see you guys later. Energetic, a song chosen by the nation's producers to be 101's debut title track, is no doubt a solid start for a group that has been greatly hyped since the announcement of its final lineup a couple months prior. The instrumental grabs the listener during the first few seconds with the use of a piano, and its effective use of layering afterwards definitely becomes a treat for the ears here and there. However, while you think this kind of build-up would lead to that powerful drop, it doesn't always necessarily get there. The chorus in its own right sounds nice when listened to alone, but before I actually heard the song, I had initially assumed from the teasers that it was still part of the pre-chorus. So, color me a bit disappointed when I found out it simply moves on to the next verse without any bravado. In fact, the lack of payoff seems present throughout the entire song, and it unfortunately makes Energetic lose the cohesiveness it strives for. This cannot be more amplified by how awkwardly parts are split up among the 101 members. I understand it's hard to give each of the 11 members an adequate amount of time to shine, especially since these are boys brought together from different companies by a group of mostly teenage voters. But down the line, you realize some of them get shafted, having very little lines and thus almost no presence. Ultimately, with this clumsy execution, you don't truly get to that befitting explosion until the bridge, where all the ad-libs and layering add up to finally convey the song's climax. With this in mind, you'd imagine I'd have eventually gotten sick of it, but I didn't and still haven't. Thinking about it, what makes Energetic such a bop is not so much because of the song itself, but of the personalities behind it. It was the music video that brought me back for more, with its vibrant colors and blatant displays of fan service. Every member is able to showcase the persona they've been building ever since they were introduced on the first episode of Produce 101, and it's a bit of a shame the song isn't able to really live up to the grandeur of the performance. Regardless, Energetic is an enjoyable experience, and despite its flaws, it's worth the anticipation. And hey, at least it's not another... In the end, 101's Energetic gets from me an 8.5 out of 10. By the way, I heard Pentagon's Hui was also involved in the making of this. I wonder how he feels these days. Money. Okay, so this concludes my very first ever reaction and review video. I understand if this seemed a little bit too negative for you guys, you know, considering this is my first review and this is 101 we're talking about here. Now, don't get me wrong, I still really love the song. It's a bop. I groove to it all the time. I am oneable trash. Absolute trash. Well, anyways, if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for what else I should react to, leave them in the comments below. Well, till we meet again, everyone.